What happens when we combine the two best mythic creatures from the latest set, Outlaws of Thunder Junction, into the same deck? Well, in today's video, we'll find out just that. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. I truly appreciate it. My name is Hello Good Game, and I'm pleased to be your host within this Magic the Gathering Arena deck guide video, playing a new standard best of one deck almost every single day within Mythic Rank, showcasing Gruul Aggro. We'll break down the deck list in depth, discussing both the strategies as well as synergies, giving you a deeper understanding of how to pilot this deck effectively, allowing you to rack up those W's. Furthermore, demonstrating against the best decks as well as players in-game within our Mythic Ranked gameplay footage. Finally, concluding with our wrap-up thoughts, channel news, and anything else I can possibly think of. Thank you all one more time. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, join the community Discord, but most importantly, kick back, relax, and enjoy today's video.
It's a new lap record!
All right, here we are, Gruul Aggro in the house. This is a deck that I could play all day. Literally having to force myself to stop playing it, building around creatures with power 5 or more. Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia, for 3 mana will allow us to capitalize on this. It's a 2/3 that can tap to add 2 mana of any combination of colors, spending only to cast on creature spells or activate abilities of creature sources. Furthermore, whenever we cast a creature with power 5 or greater, put a +1/+1 counter on Gwenna and untap it. This will allow us to re-tap it for additional mana, repeating the process as many times as it will allow. All right, some new cards in the deck. First and foremost, Terror of the Peaks, 5 mana, 5/4 with flying. Spells your opponents cast that target terror will cost 3 life to cast. It's kind of like Ward, except it cannot be countered, right? Ward, if you're having things not be able to be countered, you can bypass that. You can't bypass this, okay? So it's a little bit better, actually. And whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, terror will deal damage equal to its power to any target. Now, this is phenomenal and works very, very well with the new Railway Brawler for 5 mana, as well as a 5/5 with reach and trample. And whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, put X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is its power. And if you have terror in play with the Brawler, it will double and then deal double damage, which is absolutely ridiculous, right? Because you can choose the way that that stack resolves. So this is really cool within the build. Again, both of these creatures have power 5, which are very easy now to double cast with Gwenna, and their abilities capitalize on casting creatures on top of them, right? Which is good when we have the mana to do so. Furthermore, we're incorporating the Stinger Back Terror for 4 mana as a 7/7 with flying and trample. It gets -1/-1 for each card in your hand. Not a problem. Plot for 3, which is quite nice. Mentioning also that the Brawler can plot for 4, which is totally acceptable, allowing you to push these creatures into exile for after you've played Terror, casting them on top the same turn for free. 0 mana. Yes, 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 yes. It is quite rewarding. Furthermore, we will have the Bristlebud Farmer for 4 as a 5/5 with trample. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 foods. When it attacks, you may sacrifice a food to mill 3 and then put a permanent card from among them into your hand. Quasi-draw without the word. We love it. And then finally, the Mole as a 4 mana 8/4. And when it becomes blocked, untap your creatures. There's an additional combat. You can pay 7 to have a force block take place, which is nice. Furthermore, the 8-powered creature is ridiculous with both the Terror and the Brawler. Not that the 7 power and the 5 power aren't good, but 8 is, it's better, right? So, you know, that's all working very nicely together, capitalizing on top of Gwenna. We'll also incorporate the Hydra into the deck for 1 mana plus X. It enters with X +1/+1 counters on it with Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. And when it dies, create that many treasures equal to its power, which is great. And again, very good with the Brawler. Moving on, we will have early game, the Ascendant Pack Leader for 1 mana, a 2/1. When it enters the battlefield, it will do so with a +1/+1 counter if you control a permanent with mana value 4 or greater, which is, you know, kind of what we're doing in the deck. And whenever you cast a spell with mana 4 or greater, put a +1/+1 counter on it as well. Again, you know, that's working really, really nice within the deck, accumulating multiple +1 counters each turn through the multicast that's made available through Gwenna. Okay. Moving forward, we have some removal in deck. Strangle, 3 copies of this. Sorcery speed for 1 mana, 3 damage to creature or planeswalker. Hard-hitting question for 2 at sorcery. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to planeswalker or creature you don't control. And Trumpeting Carnosaur for 3 via the discard, 3 damage to creature or planeswalker, doubling down not only as early game removal, but late game playability through the 6 mana 7/6 with Trample. And when it enters the battlefield, discover 5, free casting mana value 5 or less, or putting it into your hand, which is great. Looking at you, Terror, looking at you, Brawler, it's a great way to double cast. Okay? And again, doubling down as removal early game. Generating value within the deck via the Questing Beast, Seek the Beast, instant speed adventure for 2, exiling the top 2 of your library until the end of your next end step. You may play those cards, which is great to help you find the land. It's great to help you find your Gwenna, or maybe, you know, a 5-power creature later on, or potentially removal if need be. It's really the jack of all trades. Furthermore, it's a 1/1 for 2, and whenever you cast a non-green spell, put a +1/+1 counter on it. We'll also utilize Inti for card value. It also works in conjunction with the Stingerback quite nicely. A 2/2 for 2, and whenever you attack, you may discard a card, reducing your hand size. When you do put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature, it gains Trample until the end of turn. And whenever you discard 1 or more cards, you may exile the top card of your library and play that card until the end of your end step, which is great. Again, helping you sort through your deck, get rid of unwanted cards, take a chance at something that you can utilize while reducing your hand size for the Stingerback. And then finally, the Smuggler's Surprise. This is a spree card for 1 at instant, +2, mill 4, 2 creatures and or lands from among into your hand. +5, you may put 2 creatures from your hand into the battlefield. Oh yeah. And then finally, +1 creatures you control with power 4 or greater gain hexproof and indestructible. It works great. We've got creatures with power 4 or greater as the majority. Yes, we love to double play from our hand. Yes, and to search from our library is great as well. So this works very, very well for us within the deck as a whole through multifunctionality. The cherry on top will be the Calamity Galloping Inferno for 6 as a 4/6 with haste, and whenever it attacks while saddled, choose a non-legendary creature you control that saddled it this turn, create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of it, sacrifice the token at the beginning of the next end step, and repeat that process once. This is absolutely phenomenal, with the Terror giving you an OTK win, most likely, as well as the Railway Brawler, most likely an OTK win unless there's removal there for you. It is only power 4, which is a bit of a bummer, but the value that it generates is far worth it, okay? Aside from that, we've got some utility lands. Who Endures is here alongside Crucible of Defiance, as well as a creature land, the Ridgeline, which is quite cool. And then really nice mana consistency within the Forest and the Gorge, and then some basics to make sure that we can continue to play and curve out effectively. The deck does have a 2.9 average mana value, focused on 29 creatures and only 7 non-creatures, right? It is very much an aggro-based deck with 24 land to support that curve. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy today's gameplay footage. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, join the community Discord. But most importantly, have an absolute magical day. Let's kick it. Our opponent will be going first. That's fine. Kind of an interesting top end here if we can get there. We have maybe the Hydra that can help us ramp. Ooh, okay. Okie dokie. Pass turn. I might play it as bait because we have our setup. Is this the fight rigging deck? No, it doesn't look like it. Ah, okay. La bait. This still looks pretty aggressive, but we're okay. That's fine. Hit for 3 to 17, no problem. What? Weird. That's fine, I guess. Ooh! They're both very good. I'm going to take the Brawler because it's newer. And then it combos in with the Hydra really nicely. Hit for 4. You could play... Typically, you don't have them both. To play the Terror before the Brawler is good because of the damage, but new card will showcase, right? Do you have a Gleeful Demolition on top of that Devilish Valet? You dog. You do, don't you? Let me see it. Let me see it. No, they don't. No block. Vigilance is nice. Saddle pre-combat. And then you can hit. Brawler's stack. 30 damage. Plus whatever else. So, you know, it doesn't... You could go Terror, you could go Brawler. It's still going to be the end result. Typically, you don't have them both. They both work really well together as well, but you really only need one. Going first... A nice curve out, but bad land. Mulligan. Thank you. This is fixed. Keep 6 and toss the Inferno? Or toss it Woofers? 3. That's 3 turns at the earliest. Hit that on 4. Probably pretty much confirmed. It's a really good draw when you Inferno the farmer, so I guess that's fine. Paying life for it, whatever. And then hopefully, obviously, you know, we're going to top deck a Gwenna. No. Control deck could not be great here. Looking for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Ugh. That's a lot. We still need our 4th land. Desperately so. Don't do it. Don't do it. Well, they kind of did it. Not too bad, though. 4th land? Nice. Nice, bro. Hopefully they don't immediately have a field wipe. A lot of food. There's a moment of truth. I feel like they don't, or they would have kept lockdown. Eight life. 5 available mana. It's enough. Interesting. Who in the gain 1 life, multicolor spells once a turn, tapping for mana as well? 2 mana up. I don't know, Shauna in the city, gaining life. I like that. And then that's her ability as well. Oh, I gained 3 life there. Wow. I have a cool trick too. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's a foodathon. Ooh, hello. Okay, this is still a match somehow. No, we were really lucky they didn't wipe the field there, right? Going first, keeping the hand only because the druid can mana fix. And I like that because with it, it's pretty gasolina. Removal, ramp, and 5 drops to go. I'll allow it. Now if they play a creature, that's great. Maybe not. Without a forest, we have to stick with the questing druid. Hit for 1, that's fine. Harvester? Oh, that is actually really bad for us. I'm gonna have to kill that. Bummer, bro. Land, forest, thank you. Druid +1 counter. Right? And then we have Gwenna, pack leader. Ooh! Tapped out. I wonder if they have more. We have our 4th land, which is great. So even if things don't go our way. Then we're still okay, right? Draw our 5th, even better. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. 6, 7, 8. So we would need 1 more land. Nope, never mind. That's out of the question. No block. Bomber, bro. Anvil. Do not care. That's such a passive strategy these days. You know, maybe once upon a time, but I think those days are gone. Push up the pack leader. Hit for 3. They want to keep their artifact alive. Two cards in hand. You know, the question is, do they have more removal? Braids is great. Don't get me wrong, but they did use a lot of removal early on, right? We took care of the harvest. We identified that that had to go, and then they had still 2 other removal spells. Well, you can actually probably have the pack leader. No draw for you. They could draw removal. I can't stand for that. Absolutely not. Inti in for 2. I will hit you. Terror in. 0 cards in hand. This seems appropriate. We could hit the Nightmare as well, but 7 damage. Just get him and then attack for 5 and, you know, probably win the game next turn. Oakley dokley. I mean, Strangle with Gwenna, opening hand, and, you know, a couple baddies. Yeah. Okay. On the gozies. I'll allow it. Please don't be a control deck. Please don't be a control deck. What you doing over there, Willis? Reggie! Aggro deck, this is gonna be fun. I spy with my little eye a mobile user. That's okay. Nothing wrong with playing the game on your phone. Pass turn. If we can draw a few more lands. And by a few, I mean one. Also dodging removal, though, so it could be a little bit messy. Nope, it looks like we won't need to do that. Oh, you're gonna wish you saved those. Yeah, unless there's more, I don't know, maybe. I do not know. Four cards in hand. Don't do it. They did it in a different way than I was expecting. There's the land. We're going to London. Buckle your butts. It's going to get real weird. Well, you know where that should have went last turn? That's cool too, but this is like the way. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, 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 yes. I think I'll give it trample as well. Do you think that'd be a good idea? Got him. Yeah. What do you do? On the draw, keeping 7. Hand looks good. I know they have the Picnic Ruiner as well. I'm going to try to get that on 3, I guess. I hate the Scamp card. Okay, they didn't play it at least. Which is good news for us. Let's see what we're contending with. Really? I guess we could have attacked first. They must have removal. I'm still going to grab the counter. We should have done this first. Just in case we do draw land with Inti or another Gwenna. It's not a big deal, but if you want to be min-maxing, I guess, you know. Technically, this way could be... Well, no. The land's out of the way anyways. Would have been better to play the XL than from hand. Just keep that there. No problem. Go ahead. No block. Or in hand. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Add on. Throw a party, dude. To Inferno? Don't you dare. You're disgusting. You make me sick. Settle down, HGG. They could have haste. Kind of a bummer to lose for a strangle, but looking for some, you know, something better. Hindsight, we should have just cast that and grabbed 2 cards. I didn't want to lose the removal, and I did want the +1 counter, though. I'm going to switch it up a bit here. Watch us draw 5-drop that we would have played with Gwenna. But I think Inti's a better defender at this point. This actually is going to untap her, which is great. Nice, nice, nice. That's perfect. 3 defenders. Lethal next turn. Good game. So sometimes, you know, just working through your library is good too, right? Going first. Cool hand. Let's keep it. Pack leader out. Inti out. I just like the accumulation of the +1 counters every turn. Even if you lose a card or 2 along the way, the +1 counters every turn, I think, for the most part, are generally worth it. It's a good deck. Let's take a little daggle here. A little daggle, a little daggle. I guess I'll confirm the land even though it's slow. Inti with the Stinger back is actually quite aggressive, because Inti sheds cards from your hand every turn. 3 mana. 11 life. Nissa would be their best play here, right? Okay. Hitting me for 1. Grabbing a land and some life. Analyst is active next turn. Not a fan. They may as well hit. They're not defending. Right? They should take that damage. I'll get a land. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Uh-oh. Can they discard to deal 5? This would force them to deal with it and wipe the field as a whole rather than combo on us, right? Because it's either gain 2 life or 3 land, die. Try to wipe the field and survive, but then getting rid of their analyst in the process, which is not bad for us. What do they have that's 5 mana to discard? Okay. I think we're okay. It's not enough life. And then they're going to be forced to block. Right? And we get trample as well on Inti through the ability. So it should probably be enough. Specifically if I get like a land to play, right? And then we just drop this. Get it out of our hand. Push that up. It's a hit for 10, 11, 12 because Inti and the Slingback Terror work so well together. We get it to full power. Oh, baby, let's go. Inti and the Terror is something I didn't consider building the deck, but they're working very well together. Going first, pretty slow. Good land. Such a slow deck. I'm going to mulligan this. Slow hand. It's kind of a slow deck, I guess, though, too, right? Shh. Keeping 6. Tossing. This Terror here? This could get weird. This could get real weird. We have 5 damage. Hydra for 1. Maybe we should have kept... I don't know. That's hard to... I love red decks. They're the best. Hit for 2. Like a legend. Fallen Alien plays their second mountain. Did you guys see that volcanic eruption in Indonesia? It was lit! So... it can't block. I'm going to go to... I like the counter, but I don't want to discard anything here is the problem. Screw it. I hate how they can just bring it back, but force them to still bring it back, right? Okay. A lot of damage, but not end of the world. They're just catching up. Hopefully it's a land. I mean, we're not playing that anyways, right? So nice, 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 nice. Down to 7. We're at 16. That's pretty good. $16 damage? They could have a Twinferno. Pretty explosive. They could definitely have a Twinferno for lethal. I gotta put Twinferno in my mono red deck. Don't you dare! Even 2 play with fires. Dang, bro. Let's see it. I want to see the double strike. 12, 3, double strike. Flying trample. Phoenix check. What the? Raging that too. Okay. That's still gonna be enough. Exactsies. How do you defend against that, you know? What the heck? What the heck? Looking for a better curve. So many 5-drops in hand. This is a 4-drop, I guess, but so is this technically, but I'm gonna mulligan. This is better. We like this. Keeping 6. Ridgeline on 2. Not bad. There's a good chance they have removal. Ooh. Great minds. I like the additional ramp they have. Ah. What a beautiful top deck. Pushing at both of our creatures. Untapping Gwenna. It's only 2 damage. This would only be 1 damage. We should attack first. And I guess just send it up top. Oh, 3? Because it's already in play. Oh, snap! The pack leader's so good. It's not just when it enters on top, it's when it's already in play. Which almost never happens, so you forget about it. Ugh. Ugh. So that's really nice for us. It might give us the advantage. Because they're forced now to remove Terror, and that lets Gwenna remain, where in turn we've already removed their Gwenna. They don't have a Terror, right? So we definitely have an advantage here. I was expecting only 2 damage, not 3. That's great. Hey! I see you. I see you over there. They are not going to be happy about this. Bye. Oh my gosh. That's not very nice. And then we still have 4 available mana if we wanted for a Hydra as well. On the draw, looking for better land, keeping 6. Tossing the surprise. Hashtag Sag. It is what it is, though. Curving to 4. I will most likely plot on 4. Depending. Batadelphia. Just land after land. So it looks like we will be plotting for sure. Nice. Settle down. Come on. Yeah, not looking great. Definitely not looking great. If they have any more removal, we're probably done. So Washington? We'll see though. $10 damage. Right. It's good. It's good. We do have reach though, which is quite nice. So they're going to explore on the flyer, kill our reach, win the game. Yeah. Maybe not. We have good blocks. Oh, and they're just digging for it. They're like, I can survive the next turn. Let's find it.
Nothing on Innistrad is free.
I would have assumed another block, because then the double reach attack, right? Gives them another draw. We should kill this. Oh, big time. Yep. He should have been in play earlier. So we're still probably dead, but hey, let's see it, right?
We're all doomed.
Removal on the Brawler with an Explorer is all they need. Okay, that's not it. Did they double explore? Oh, one of these is a food. Never mind. I thought that was a map token this whole time. They have 22 life. We need another creature. Or a land, actually. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we need an untapped land off the top is what we need. We go all in, don't we? Well, that sucks. I should have just sacrificed the food, maybe. For the life. So, with the combination of the mole, not being able to be blocked. Oh. Well, this is bad. The thing is, you have to take mole damage. So we just get it because of them all. Thank you. Thank you very much. Mole, 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 mole. They're like looking over it again. What? So they should have taken mole damage and blocked everything else to avoid the second combat. On the draw, which isn't terrible, we have early interaction, which is nice as well. Just take it. Intion 2 can start looking for additional lands. Or straight up leave it there and confirm the third land with Druid. Yep. Them drawing here is really, really good for us. Typically, they'd be winning the game on this turn, I think. So just hitting for one is like a vast difference. We get the land, and we get Gwenna from Exile as well. That's sauce right there. Okay, not ideal, but it's fine, it's fine. I don't think they have anything. Okay, cool. Terror out on tap. Inti out 2 to the top. We should be okay. Epicure. 18, 17. Ooh, 16. Well, you say you'll be okay, but there's some tapping. We have flying, which is nice. Terror's a good blocker. They still have 2 additional +1 counters to accumulate, so we should be okay. Ah, no land. What? A bomb, alright? Take the Warden. It hits for 2. Because of the Brawler. It's pretty cool that it doubles. And we can hit for 7 here. I'll discard Gwenna. Hopefully it's just a land. Nice. Not bad at all. We have our Trumpeting Carnosaur if we needed it. Good game. They can go first all they want. It'll never save them. I'm just kidding. It probably will. That's actually really, really good against us. I like High Noon quite a bit. One counterspell, please. Channel ability. That's not a cast. That's actually pretty good. plot over. That's gonna mess with our Discover, right? Yep. It's okay. Just beat them down one at a time. Maybe we could have done that first. We'll just keep plotting. Right, missing 1 damage, but I hadn't yet really decided. I should have thought about it maybe a little bit further, but it's fine. It's not like that 1 damage is going to matter, is it? That probably kills the terror. Yeah. Okay. They're still kind of tapped. We can channel as needed. They definitely need a field wipe themselves. We're looking for our 6th land, but High Noon will mitigate the Discover. It's not great. It's pretty good. We can put it into our hand instead of playing it. Right? It's the options ours. Come on. Come on. That's what you give me? Draw a discard, make a treasure. Nice. A little aggressive, but it's good. I wouldn't discard other High Noons. I'd keep those for the damage ability. Elspeth's a go. We don't care, really. I need 6, 7 mana there. We're gonna have to take care of this as well, right? Let's get our damage through. Carnadelphia? Oh my gosh. Huh. That's cool. You're a Power Stone. Vault is a go. We get the land. It's a little slow, but it's there. These freaking tokens, though, dude. These freaking tokens, though, dude. The Planeswalkers with High Noon is just so good. The Enigma Jewel. Cool. Seems unneeded, but I guess. Double Planeswalker abilities with High Noon. It makes sense. That would be fine.
I require more energy.
I need, like, some good creatures. Oh, I need 8. Cancel. Dang, that sucks. 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Bro, that's brutal. How am I going to survive until then? You're not. That's how. Let's grab Trample. That's going to be good here. I think we've already played a land, though, sadly. Maybe not. Are you going to High Noon me? Ooh. They already have such advantage, though. It's good, yeah? This is good, yeah? 10 life. We could combo them. 2 terrors on their turn. Are you going to draw with that, probably? That's not bad. Life gain's really good, too.
Every power stone fuels our cause.
Removal seems unnecessary. But you go for it, dude. Go for it, bro. I mean, it's good. It's fine. It's great. No, you go.
In our great battle, our coalition has seen better days.
Is that lethal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage I count. Stones activated with Craft of Karn. They can't channel it. They can't counter. Something that's kind of weird. I think it just has Karn. Because I can't use the crab or anything.
Show them the edge of your blade.
Yeah, that's pretty good too, right? They're tapped out though, except for a couple power stones.
And I will protect my people.
Some big hits here. And since now their abilities are all done, we could maybe chump block here.
This is our fight to win.
Double Power Stone. I think they still have Karn abilities, but it's only the plus ability, which I think they just did. All right. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Double terror. Obviously. So bad. What a life. We can block one. Another smuggler surprise off the top. Mm-hmm. Getting some damage in, which only makes sense. This is Dunzo Washington for us. That was our last chance, and we whiffed. We whiffed. Another land. That's absolutely phenomenal. Good game. So many lands. All right, let's keep 7. This is a good-looking hand. Can we pull it off? Interesting. Shuffler, you're fine. I guess that's like a strangle off the top would be good, maybe. New. Playing very slow. They might get us because of that. No 1-drops, no 2-drops. They are hammering home. Life gain's going to help them quite a bit as well. Can we survive? That's a big one. Maybe? It's looking like a yes, but still, they get to hit next turn too. Which is so much damage. Like, I don't know if we survive. Math is hard. I guess I see 6 damage here. If there's a removal, it's game. Down to 9, and then again next turn, we might be dead. Crazy. Guess they should have done that first. Having the removal is helpful here. I don't want to pay 3 life, but we also can't take the damage. They bring it back, but it's the summoning sickness. Ouch. 3 life's better than, you know, lethal. And they still have a really nice spot here. Oh, no. No attack. Like, we're getting hit for 2 for sure. We might just be dead. We do only need to untap. Like, we just need to attack. But they've got so much life from the life gain. Like, you know, we need like 30 damage here instead of 20, which is substantially more, right? Crazy. Life gain deck OP. We were really slow off the start too, though, right? Like, we could have just removed the veteran. And it's not like we don't have removal, we just didn't happen to get it. You have removal? Wow. Flawless victory if they do. They do. It's another Rite of Oblivion. No block, really. 1, 2, and then 5. We could... No, we need 6, though. Bummer. It's kind of lame, again, because they have so many blockers. Oh, oops. I forgot to saddle before combat. Well, okally dokally. I don't mind it. The deck works really good. I actually had to force myself to stop playing this deck. Keep in mind, if you don't have Terror of the Peaks, you can play with your M21 editions that you may have previously collected. Now this goes for the lands as well. A lot of reprints of Rare and Mythic within this set that you can, if you've been playing the game for a while and have them collected, just use your old ones. It's really easy to do. And the game actually helps you do it within the new user interface, which is great. Nice to see. So yeah, Terror of the Peaks, an amazing card. Really good within this set. But the Brawler, a new card, not a reprint, just as good as far as I'm concerned. And that plot ability to free cast on top of the Terror is crazy, bro. Like, oh my god, I'm sure you could build this into like a more of a control variant where you're just controlling the field as a whole, plotting these brawlers, finding a Terror to play, and then just brawler, you know, easy peasy. And then you could really make sure that you're winning all of the other matches by being more control oriented, possibly. Of course, that's a different deck for a different day. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Cheers. Join the community Discord. Come say hello. Become a YouTube member. And I will see you soon in the next.